Hello and welcome to the normal life of Joe Averagè. He, he lives in a normal apartment in your everyday city. He works at an office, beautifully enjoys what he does. He is a normal man who wears practically the same clothes for every occasion. However, one thing in Joe's life is about to get a little exciting. For you see, his apartment may seem normal from first view, but has been the sighting of numerous hauntings. Please sit down with me as we enjoy the life of Joe Averagè. First things first, Joe needs to actually authenticate his normal day-to-day job. Joe, we're just going to join you in at the office. You'll fit right in.
Huh.
Isn't he wonderful, folks? Look at all these beautiful options. Joe, on the other hand, is just going to go in as an office worker. Joe is rather ambitious. He is a good man overall, and yes, this is Joe Averagè. He's generally pretty good, and he wants to have a family, and this. However, Joe seems to understand that his life is perfect just the way it is. Joe decides that he should read a book. He rather enjoys reading, as most people do. Joe's in Yes, Joe rather enjoys reading. He enjoys looking at the plaque upon his wall of one of the founders of this old town. As he walks over to go and read it for the second time of the day, he believes that he reads out loud the words that are inscribed upon them. Joe's average life, he usually likes to start it with a day of coffee and a book. Why don't we brew some coffee now, once you're done reading the memorial plaque that you love to read, Joe? Oh, Joe learned today that his house is of historical significance. Joe brews his wonderful coffee, as he knows that as he's inspired by the fact that his house is of historical significance. Let's hope nothing comes of that ruins his average day-to-day life. Looks like your coffee is done, Joe. Now, you made some excellent coffee. Why not go and drink your coffee upon your coffee table, Joe?
Haha!
Joe is excited. He loves his
New!
good decoration and a good cup of Joe in the morning. Just like him, he decides that his life is perfect.
Oh!
That he expects there to be no twists and no turns. The life
New.
of average Joe is quite well, and he enjoys it. He's just up ready to go to work in
New!
24 hours. And yes, he's very energized by his top-notch caffeine. So Joe, you have 24 hours to kill before before you have to go into work. What would you like to do? Joe thinks about it as he sits in his chair.
New!
Looks like Joe's neighbors are coming over. Let's go welcome him in. Joe's a friendly man who does nothing but saying hello to his neighbors and loving what they do. Please come in, neighbors. The music is very loud in my ears.
Fatub
will not bother me.
Fibose. Chul. Galank. Nermocrancus.
Joe engages with a beautiful combination with all of his friends.
Abano Plerum Ganera.
Oh, Ganji.
Jevin Durkheim.
Hansa.
Tiba Bamel.
Vanukadoy.
Joe engages in some
Trip.
light-hearted neighborly gossip.
Jocelyn.
Joe is your average man who's becoming friends with everybody that
Imka Floof?
he meets.
Yips.
Rena.
Come on in, everybody. Joe enjoys his party with everybody else. He's glad that they are and he's glad that everybody around him is happy because Joe is a good man. Joe enjoys the party that his neighbors are throwing for him, and takes up a piece of the gourmet fruit cake.
Noshaba.
Yep.
Joe is scared, for he realizes this is the biggest risk he's taken in his relatively safe life.
Flicks.
It's a family heirloom.
Good choice.
Ashaya?
Let's hope
Bimby.
Greba.
the fruitcake
Sure.
did not meet his standards, but
Wisu.
Joe was okay with it. He'll continue to eat for resistance to be rude.
Sarabixu.
Bipitan de leash.
Dag.
He engaged in conversation with Geta, his older, nosy neighbor.
Yeah.
You should expect to see her around a lot in this story of
Quiz.
wonderful, wonderful love.
Kubepa.
He watches his neighbors engage in romantic relationship and
Shakapur.
Yibsy.
Through ya.
feels good for them. He's going to thank everybody for coming to his humble little historical importance. He's getting some good vibes from these people, and he realizes that they are all going to be friends. Joe's humble life is fairly good. He enjoys it, and he's going to go to work in 22 hours.
Oh, whoopee gorge.
He's happy with all of them. Joe is
And Fabi Frenoy.
happy.
Ibana Ishkawanj.
Joe realizes that there is nothing wrong with his life, and
Gorsha Tabar.
his neighbor's taking a bath in his bathtub.
Yono Zorpal.
Joe is fine with this excitement, as long as she's getting clean.
Tana Preb. Palachaba Snaba.
Bon and Gravi?
He is chatting with all of his neighbors, enjoying everything. His neighbor had a cup of excellent coffee made by hand from Joe. Joe is also going to have a cup. Joe has to use the bathroom, so Joe's going to go in.
Jano Zorpal. Blaine Schwarben. Duga Sivar.
Harfine. Oh, Fazunia.
Through ya. But here Tareen.
The plaque cannot be removed or sold. Joe is fine with that. He much prizes his plaque. He thinks that he looks remarkably like him. Joe uses the bathroom while still holding on to his cup of coffee, for it was excellent and he didn't want to let go of it just yet. Joe is taking a very big risk here, and he's going to order a pizza for everybody.
Oh, Penosa. Shabadoo. Zance. Chibadoo.
Habaret. Subao Habaret.
Boo.
He figures people like the pizza more than other things, for Joe, as an average man, really likes pizza. Ooh, this is a big risk. What does Joe think everybody would like? We can't go wrong with a pepperoni, but why not try something new? Let's try just a slice simple cheese pizza. Today was not the day for Joe to be taking risks. Today was the day for Joe to hang out with all of his friends and order a pizza for all of them. Joe is thrilled by this intense amount of social interaction that he's never experienced. Well, I mean, Joe has experienced, but Joe is excited for his amazing risk that he's taking ordering a pizza for everybody. Joe, this is the first time Joe experiencing the stress of ordering a pizza. Joe has lived an average life with his average parents. His pizza is on the way, and Joe is thrilled at his great time. Joe's going to grab another book without putting his old one on the shelf. Let's do that for him, shall we? You're welcome, Joe. Joe, you're feeling a little cooped up from not being outside. Joe loves the outdoors. Joe's pizza has arrived.
Dag dag.
Oh, great.
So.
Boom is Pizzoy.
Thank you, delivery boy. You will receive a fine, fine tip.
Spies at you.
Joe did not like this, so he decides to throw it out instead of eating it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Greta, the nosy neighbor, is still here.
Oh, Basky Gazoo.
Joe is going to take a slice and eat it, for Joe goes hungry. That's the thing about Joe. He, like your ordinary animal, eats when he's hungry and sleeps when he is not. Joe is currently eating his glitched out pizza, as you can see from this. Oh, Joe's going for a walk. Where is Joe headed? Joe's going to go talk to this strange man he found outside. Joe, you're really socializing today, aren't you? Joe's going to go search that box for snow globes for... Joe enjoys the finding a snow globe. It reminds him of when times were simpler. He got the Reaper Snow Globe, which is limited edition. Joe is thrilled by his great snow globe that he has found. I was going to head back inside and relax and get some sleep. Good night, Joe. We shall see you in the morning, good sir. Joe sleeps peacefully, unaware of the world that's outside for him to experience, unaware of what the future holds in store for him, and Joe is happy with his life. Joe is happy with everything that he has to do and to offer to this world. It is snowfall outside, Joe realizes in his underwear pajamas. Joe's going to go grab a cup of coffee, and we're going to help him by putting the pizza in the fridge. Joe decides that college isn't what he should be doing, and he should focus on his office job. Joe has to use the bathroom, so he will. Joe is an ordinary man. Joe begins work soon. Harvest Fest is coming up. That's always Joe's favorite holiday. He likes seeing his family like any ordinary man would. Joe is cleaning out his dishes in underwear because he just woke up. He has no need to change. But he's going to change now into just his ordinary outfit. Joe is enjoying some comedy TV. Joe is browsing the web on his phone and watching his favorite comedy show, Standing Up. He heard it was better for your head if you watch TV standing up. So that's what he does now. Jeff is intrigued by the music. Joe enjoys his late night comedy shows. Joe's work starts in 7 hours, and he's getting ready for the day by brushing his teeth. Joe looks in the mirror and thinks, there's such a happy life. I love the life I lead, and I love how I do it. Joe's going to go talk to Eliza, his friend. Oh. There was a vampire outside. But Joe does not need to know that information. He's going to go chat with his friend, Eliza. Joe, where are you going? There Joe goes.
Subao. Gaunim Yavitelk. Haberry. Shirksa.
Sul.
Ja, bepoepen.
Haha. Quimbo
Ringoya.
and Sula.
Smiles of fish. Tibu
Damashgrans.
quoza.
Bamosa Sipoma.
Ubnate Unga. Pomeray. Lenarga me.
He's going to buy some fresh produce so he can cook it into a tasty salad at the house.
Zapade.
Rishi.
His friend Eliza runs a produce salon.
Afrosh. Yabosa Wadida.
He's going to buy some Joe is going to buy some grapes. He's going to buy 2 grapes.
Savory Preesh?
Imbuya Koya.
Oh, Lumish.
Joe is going to try and make a flirtatious joke. He has secretly had feelings for a standard Eliza.
Chiche. Limna.
Oh, Shagafanu.
Oh, Fibzo.
But Eliza does not ever return.
Yama
Does not ever return his feelings. So
Floni.
goes home not defeated, not embarrassed, but just realizing that it wasn't meant to be, and he's satisfied with that. I think we could all learn something from Average Joe. Joe's going to go have a slice of pizza. It's 3:50 a.m. Technician starts in 4 hours. Oh, Joe is a little embarrassed in the conversation, but he's feeling better now, and he's inspired from brushing his teeth. He realized his breath are very fresh and very nice. Oh, Joe. Wish we'd all live a happy, peaceful life like you. Goodbye, Joe. What are you doing, Joe? Oh, making some more excellent coffee. What quality is your coffee? Well, it's normal. Not as good as last time, Joe, but we're getting the hang of it. Good job, Joe. Good job. Oh. You better clean your plate, sir.
Oh, Shway B.
Good job, Joe, cleaning up after yourself. Hey, maybe you should sleep for a little while, Joe. Sleep for the next 3 hours before your job starts. Look at Joe. So peaceful. So happy with his life. Oh, your work starts in an hour, Joe.
Ah.
You're very energized, Joe.
Huh. How do? How do?
You had a very good rest, didn't you? Joe, you best be on your way to your job. Goodbye, Joe. We will see you in a couple of hours. But for everyone else, I will see you in the next episode of Joe Averagè and his normal day-to-day life.
Hone your skills. Look, boy, you in the danger room.